Well, hey, welcome back again to episode 3. If you're still watching this, it's a bloody miracle. Nice to see you, hey. Let's get straight on with it. If it doesn't improve, though, I gotta say, I'm not sure if I will continue. So please, Dysfunctional Systems, let's pick up the pace and cut out the crap. What is the story? Hoop-de-doo, so I get out of my seat and immediately yank at the table's edge as the floor shifts. Is there an earthquake? Oh, no. My knees quiver with fear, and I firmly plant my feet, my heart thumping like I am about to die. God, okay, whatever. Maybe you've got anxiety issues. We can deal with that. Gracious! What was that? Did something happen? Have we failed? Haha, calm down. You're just a bit tipsy. Oh, shut up. Yeah, shut up. I pause. Tipsy. Oh, buzzed. Right, I'm just... Ugh, crap. Just go over there. I surprise myself, briskly taking strides to the counter. I find the act curiously challenging and amusing. Each step I consider rather silly in its shakiness, and I begin wondering about how people learn to walk at all who's become Bambi. It is not how my thoughts usually go, I think. I can't quite remember what I usually think about right now. Winter, we've already established multiple times that you do not think. This music is really loud. Is it just me? Is it just my headphones? Why have I got to turn this down? It's like super duper itty bitty quiet. Oh well, we'll find out when we start recording, won't we? Anyway, she's not thinking for a change. I am not drunk. I have an idea of what that is from looking, and this is not it. Ah, right. I am tipsy. Goodness, I'm unbalanced. I start slowly near the stools and suddenly break out in a cold sweat. I am not good with people. So what am I doing about talking to a man? Oh no, not a man. While I am considering this, the order to stop is not processed physically. I sit right down next to the gentleman as if it is the most natural thing in the world, and we are the oldest pals. Strong ties. Bonds formed from years of maternal labour at the piers. At the piers? Did I read that right? I wonder how much alcohol I actually drank. Enough of this. Engage the man by his eyes. Yes, like that. Like in the books. Lean forward and get a closer look, Winter Harrison. Oh, well, isn't he scruffy? Almost in an adorable way. His cheeks and chin are dashed all over with stubble, and his eyes are soft and caring. He's a bit pissed off, really. Football results are bad. Speaking of football, also, chill out. Oh, that's so much better. He vaguely reminds me of my father, who abandoned me for my drunken mother. I knew that was not mine. I knew he's not mine, but classmates. What? He vaguely reminds me of a father I knew that was not mine, but a classmate's. That's very specific. Okay. I open my mouth and mentally say, hello, but the order is again not actually processed, so I just hang my jaw and stare. He notices, unsurprisingly. Hello there, miss. I don't quite know why he sounds like that, but okay. Ha. Hello. It is all I can do to say this. I fail to keep his attention, and his eyes return to the television above the bar, because you are a strange individual. Television. That's right, they have that here. Seems to be a sports channel that he's watching. Not I know which. I only know it is a sport and there is a ball. There are people and both are on a field. Just 2 people playing this game? Alright. It seems to involve only sculpted men. Very astute, Winter. A particularly intimate sport. Is it rugby? Rugby 2 1-on-1. Wait, I'm overthinking it. Oh, wow, I do believe that most sports have a peculiar and exciting kind of subtext. This one, I think, I could particularly like to watch. Slow down, Winter. What voice did we do for him? You're a little young to be in here, aren't you? Yes, I am. I was coerced into it by my mentor, and I'm very drunk on a shandy. I'm 14. You're 14. I should not be here. I am here with my uncle. My dad would never bring me here because he abandoned me. My uncle is here and brought me here while he's on break. Right. Mention work. Smooth. Where is he? I point to Cyrus, who is now talking amiably with the other man in the corner. Goodness, such fast friends. He's the younger, ordinary-looking person. The old man chuckles, and I smile as though I've made a joke. Interesting word choice, girl. Girl? I read books. That's so. It is so. Very much so. I read a lot, but I don't process any of it because I can't think. Is he celebrating the good news? Maybe. Was there some news? Do you mean the minimum wage increase, sir? This is already a better world. I need to go there. Yes, great news, isn't it? He grins. I mirror him. It is. I'm glad. You working yet? This? Yes. It is work that I'm doing. Granted, unpaid, quiet phone. I'm learning. Yes, I just started a little while ago. So this is apparently my drunk voice. I'm pretty sure I don't sound like this when I'm drunk. I hope I don't sound like this when I'm drunk. I see. Well, welcome to the workforce, young miss. I don't know what this jolly old fellow's doing in this sort of bar, but who knows? Maybe he just needs to get away for once in a while. Have you gotten your first paycheck yet? No, not yet. My name is Winter. That should have been 2 sentences. What? Nice to meet you, Nice to meet you, Winter. You strange, drunken child. I'm David. By the way, how old are you? I've stopped speaking. I don't know why. It's almost as though anything I say won't make any sense. So I've shut up. He does not speak either. The quietness is getting to me. Isn't there something I can say? Anything? What can I say? No, I'm lost. This is a terrible feeling, like I'm drowning in air. Think! There must be something. Wait! You okay? Oh no, I'm panicking. He could tell. This is bad. It is because of the alcohol. It must be the alcohol. Yeah. Speak! So, what do you do? Like, for your work, I mean. Help out at the wharf, head down into the mines, fit auto parts. Well, it's good. Stereotypes are bad. That is amazing. Ha! Amazing. No. When you get older, you'll have to run multiple jobs too. Just about the only way to survive these days. Oh, I know that feeling. How about you? What do you do? Oh, crap! What do I do? Oh, why didn't I think of something first? Stupid, stupid, stupid. I shut my eyes for a second and give a quick shake of my head. What do I do? Well, I guess I could technically be considered, I'm a consoler. A counsellor? Yes. Huh. Please let that be an acceptable job. Doesn't really seem like something that'd suit you. 14-year-old that I don't know, drunken next to my bar with her uncle in the corner. No offence or anything. Well, you don't seem like you'd be a minor, Mr. Posh Guy, but let's not jump to conclusions, shall we? I think I'm just tricking my own self into being drunk here. I didn't really choose it. Oh, that's unfortunate. He gives me a somber nod of recognition. Yeah, you gotta take what you're given. No, you don't. I don't take that shit. Ah, yes. I suddenly feel miserable and decide to lean onto the counter. I rest my head, letting the fluff of my hair and sleeves serve as a pillow, and I look away from David. You don't have much hair to serve as a pillow. That's right. I didn't really choose it. I didn't really choose anything. Miserable backstory time. As decisions came around, I just sat on my hands thinking. I don't know. Thinking that something would come to me. In a sense, I suppose that something did, but it wasn't in the usual way. Everyone else knew what they wanted to do after secondary school, and I was stuck on the path of a freeter. Of a freeter? A freeter! A step away from being a leech. Ugh. I couldn't pick a specialty school. I didn't know what I wanted. School mediatorum, huh? What is this school? Why had I never heard of it? Yet somehow my parents weren't surprised by the name. Why was I chosen? What's more, how? I never applied to this thing. Why did I even accept to go? Oh, woe is me. I got a job handed to me. I guess I was just happy that something had been found for me. And the system always knows best. I mean, it's not as though I dislike it. I find the classwork and homework more than bearable, and my first shadowing went okay enough. Oh God, you poor soul. But is this what I am? Is this what I'm meant to do? Oh, this is stupid. What am I thinking? The oligarchy is infallible. They never make mistakes. Therefore, this must be what's right for me. Even if everything about it is totally weird. Cacole, what's my issue? This is better than what would have happened. When did I start caring so much about my direction? Wait, what am I thinking? I'm supposed to care about that. Still, why should I? God, pick one. How should I know the way to forge my life's path when I'm just 14? Fair point. I don't even know what I'll be like in 8 years. Another very fair point. Okay, strike points. 3 points for Winter. 3 points. I shouldn't have to care about this now. No, this is really messed up. I'm so messed up. Hey, don't get like that. I'm sorry I brought it up. I'm sorry I brought it up. Jeez, calm down, weird kid. I don't know what your problems are. Can I get you something to drink? Please have another drink. I turn back to glance at David, my nose tip brushing against cloth and sending a tingle across my face. What? Seeing him, I remember again. I'm in another world. As if I didn't have enough worries back home. Now I have a whole new world to worry about here. Another world which I had never heard of, but I'm supposed to believe is real. Well, you're in it. That's a pretty good believing, motivator. Just because things are here right in front of my eyes, well, that is what I just said. I mean, I'd probably believe that kind of shit right in front of my eyes. I mean, you're touching it. Things that are tangible, pretty hard to deny that they're there. So much strange stuff has happened to me that maybe I could just be dreaming. Is this man even real? Is he there? Don't punch him. Let's not do that again. Maybe he isn't. I've read that there are illusions. Would I prefer an illusion? Would I prefer this to be a dream? Maybe some sort of virtual reality? This isn't the Matrix. This whole idea is so ridiculous. What's worst of all, I find myself rather on the fence about his offer for a second drink. It would not be bad, actually, to forget who I am for a little while. Perhaps longer. It would be natural. Hang on, let's not. You've had one drink for the first time ever. Let's not just, nosedive into alcoholism. No, it would be dangerous. Fucking hell. I've forced the darker notions aside. Steady the course. Find one with force once again. I draw my head back into the nest of my arms, hair curling over my fingers. And I bring myself up, countenance solemn. No, I think I've had enough. Suit yourself. I will. I look at David. Alright, what's next? Need to figure out the root of the problem. Yourself. It usually has something to do with the troubles of the people, right? I'll just be forward then. So, David, any deep, dark, buried parental issues you want to bring up? Anything to do with your marital life? Mummy issues, daddy issues? A horrible boss? Nothing more than usual, I suppose. I'm just here to commemorate the occasion. That wage hike takes a major load off, though it's really too bad that we're still under Gabria's boot. Gabria's boot? You know, I bet they let the bill pass just to avoid revolt. Jeez. They don't give a shit about us. Gabrea. It's not this country, is it? Wasn't that... the mother country, correct? Whose mother country? Your mother country? What the fuck? Whoa, okay. Whoa, hang on. Hang on. So these worlds are literally like a planet. So we're not just visiting, realms. We're visiting whole different planets. Is that what you're saying? I think that Brighton shouldn't be a colony of theirs anymore. It was labelled as independent in the dossier. I need to know more. How might I ask properly? What about the president? He seems to be working for us. He does, right? You know it doesn't matter. He's just a figurehead. He can't do anything without Gabria's approval. Gabrea? I really don't know. Couldn't even raise a military to defend against Ferdia without them kicking up a fuss. Hell, it took 6 months before they let him train a single soldier. I'll give him some credit, though. They quit crying about it, and have been funding us rightly ever since. Probably realised that if the Ferdia took us over, then they'd lose their workhorse. Ferdia is a third country sharing a border with Brighton. I still can't get over that, Brighton is an entire country or colony or whatever. Because in England, that's just like a tiny place. I say a tiny place, it's a really pretty city, but you know. What was it I read about them last night? Don't we have a truce with them or something? It has been around for a while. Yeah, but it's hardly there. Ferdier's never been too afraid to stir up a war or two over some real estate, or over some insult of their forefathers, whatever excuse. Our truce with them is just a piece of paper. If they wanted to, they'd take us down in a heartbeat. Or they would have, at least, until we got an army to secure the border. Never know, though. Wow, this guy talks a lot. Yeah, he talks so much better shit. Jesus. It's wonderful. I hardly have to say a word. Alright, good. Or at least it would if he didn't seem to want me to respond now. That's how conversations work, sweetie. I put on a bit of an angry expression for a second, but then reconsider. Maybe a sad expression would be better? What's my character anyway? Am I being myself here? Oh, wait, no. None of that matters. Just answer. That's terrible. Okay, I need another question. Maybe I should let some of my ignorance show. Because it hasn't already been shown. Why is it like this anyway? You don't know? Hell, I'm not surprised. They practically skip over that. They practically skip over that in schools. Give it a paragraph, maybe. Sure, they'll tell you Brighton used to be a Gabrian colony, that we gained our independence 120 years ago. They just never mention the costs of that freedom. Economic sanctions. Crazy ones. I mean, they weren't always crazy. Back then, minimum wage could feed you and more. The sanctions haven't changed, though. Haven't adjusted with the dollar's value and cost of living. We screwed up. Got lulled into this false sense of liberty. Got so caught up in the things we could do, we forgot what we can't. Thanks to inflation, these sanctions are making us so poor that they're killing us. I mean, literally killing us. Not a great thing to bring up when there's something to celebrate, but I don't even think they're tracking just how many have died trying to live. I know I've definitely lost count. That? You? How have you been keeping count? I just want to know. Do you have like a tally of the town? Is this a daily like drop dead sort of thing on the doorsteps everywhere? Or are you like following the news with their very accurate, information on person statistics, which isn't very accurate at all? Well, okay. Then, is this the route? I mean, it sure does suck that these people are poor, she says in quotations. Really? God. Though honestly, if they've been this way for so long, they should be used to it. Jeez. Alright. White girl got a job handed to her. What is poor, exactly? The television was harping on it earlier, and David was harping on it just now, so I figure it must be important, but it's nonsense to even consider this seriously. Am I supposed to dislike you? What is your character development? When does it start? I don't understand any of this. The obsession over the economy, the excitement over higher wages, none of it makes sense. Poor is not having enough for a snack. Money is a trivial thing. What the hell is your world like? Please take me there. Another thing is that this is not even a major society of the world. That being the case, how come we're dealing with it at all? And Cyrus, what is he thinking dragging me here? He probably only wanted a drink. What can I learn about the whole world from just one person? Not much. That's true. Point 4, the winter. Woo! Ugh, this is stupid. It must be something else. If it's so terrible here, I wonder how it is in Cabrera. Complete luxury. They live like kings. Yes, every single one of them. Even their bums live better than us. Whoa, that is filthy. Gosh, I'm not 18. It's a damn miracle any of them work at all, with how much they get for free. They get fired, the state takes care of it. They get hurt, the state covers it. No job to start with, the state. The state will go to the goddamn moons for its precious Gabrians. Well, that's nice. Shame it's just the Gabrians. Can you believe it? People are starving here, and it's this kind of fucking bullshit that I wince and raise my shoulders a little. Oh, sorry. It's okay. I don't really take any offense to swear words or rude language, but my dad was never terribly fond of them, and I have grown unused to their bite. Harsher ones, anyway. It's a bit shocking to hear one in that tone. What sort of tone are you used to? I guess casual, I suppose. I decided to look back at the fucking television, feeling embarrassed on David's fucking behalf, for reasons beyond my immediate comprehension. Your comprehension is a little bit short of a mile. It airs the same sport of for all of 4 seconds, before cutting out. When the picture returns, a twisty and intricate crest, a duck flying over a sword and pickaxe, looks like, appears on the screen, set against a noble blue. Could this be a team logo? An address to the audience from the coach and captain? Oh, I want to see. I lean back a few feet from the counter until I am supporting myself, only slightly with my fingers and mostly on the stool's 2 hind legs. Honestly, the warmth of the beer has not completely dissipated. Get on with it. David, what's that? Holy! George, turn it up! The person who is wiping glasses behind the counter raises his eyebrows slightly, and then reaches listlessly for the remote. When it is in his hands, he turns and gives the television a tired glance. The crest on the screen wakes his eyes immediately, and he is soon mashing the volume. I hear David shifting at my right, and it sounds as though he is turning in the direction of Cyrus and the other man. Clark, get over here! Oh, so that is the man's name. Clark, I've been sat here for 10 minutes, wondering desperately, what is that man's name? Clark, and Cyrus look at David strangely, and then strangely look at one another, and then they strangely begin rushing over. I find their antics confusing and unwarranted. What is the big deal over this? In a few moments, the whole gaggle of men surrounds the television. Even the waiter has stopped cleaning tables to watch. I know that sports is popular and all, but this is a little bit much in it. This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Please pay close attention to the following message. Oh. The message will begin in 40 seconds. This is the emergency broadcast system. Blah, 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 blah. This message will begin in blah, blah, blah. Goodness, this is it, isn't it? It. The thing. The problem. Oh no. No, I'm not ready for this. Cleaning up garbage is one thing, but this is completely another thing, and I don't even know what exactly. I search Cyrus's eyes for something to comfort my spirits, but I find nothing, and do not know why I bothered at all. His face is indiscernible as ever, aside from the serious brow and lip, of course. The message will begin in 10 seconds, and we'll find out what that is next time. Okay, well, thank frickin' God it has improved. I kind of enjoyed that one, actually. Still some blabber, but a lot less blabber than last time. Yes, we shall come back for a 4th episode. See you next time. Maybe, if you've not run away.